I'm not able to see the PPT. Chetna?
Yeah. Just I'm sharing.
Okay.
Just a minute. Sureka ma'am, are you getting the PPT?
No,
now?
Chaitanya madam. You can see your screen, that's it, but we are not able to see your
One second.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am. Sureka, ma'am. This is Prakash.
Yeah, Prakash. Very good morning.
Ma'am. Yeah, good morning, ma'am. What is the issue, ma'am?
No, Chaitanya madam is not able to present the PPT.
Who?
Yeah. Nothing. She's trying.
Chetana, ma'am, right?
Yeah. Co-host. Chaitanya Ranindra.
Yeah.
Sureka, ma'am, you need to unmute. Sureka.
Yeah. Tell me, Prakash.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Chaitanya ma'am. It's yeah. Hello. Yes. We are able to see your screen, Chaitanya madam. Hello.
Yeah. We are able to.
Shall we start?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. We are able to see your screen. Yeah. Shall we start?
Yeah, sure.
Good morning, one and all. Today's webinar, Ms. Chetana Rajendra, she is going to talk about the grooming skills and etiquettes. Kindly over to our introduction part and welcome part by our student Mavin Matthew. Mavin Matthew, take over.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Knowledge has a beginning, but no end. and this webinar is rightfully one that will keep you continuing on this unending pursuit of knowledge. A very good morning and a warm welcome to all. This is Mervyn Matthew, an MCOM student at the Oxford College of Business Management, and I welcome you all for a virtual workshop on grooming and etiquette, organized by the PG department of the Oxford College of Business Management. The Oxford College of Business Management, under the aegis of Children's Education Society, has transformed itself from the most humble blessings into one of the most vibrant groups in academics, sports, arts, culture, and discipline. The inspiration behind this is our founder chairman, Sri Narasa Raju Garu, the chairman of the Oxford Educational Institutions, Sri SNVL Narsimha Raju Garu, has been a constant source of inspiration and support for the faculty and students. I thank our chairman, sir, for giving us an opportunity for conducting this FTP. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our respected director, Professor Dr. Jacob Alexander, who has been guiding us and inspiring us throughout this event. Furthermore, it is with special excitement that I'm pleased to welcome Mrs. H. Chetna Rajendra, anchor and editor, Doordarshan. Now over to you, ma'am.
Yeah. Ms. Chetna Rajendra is academician, journalist, works as editor and news anchor at Doordarshan. She is also a youth entrepreneurship research wing at Business Guru. And one more thing, she is my very good friend of her. Yes, Chetna ma'am, you can take over the dais. Hello? Hello? Yes, Miss Chetna ma'am, you can take over, please.
Thank you. Avika,
Yeah,
are
you
you
can
able
start.
to?
You can start.
Is
ma'am.
it audible?
Yeah, it's audible.
Thank you,
It's
Doctor.
audible?
Dr. Surekha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
audible,
yeah.
madam.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Surekha. I would like to thank the Oxford College of Business Management for inviting me to conduct an online workshop on corporate grooming and business etiquette. I thank Chairman Sri SNVL Narasimharaju, Oxford Group of Institution, and Dr. Jacob Alexander, Director, Oxford College of Business Management. And I would like to thank the coordinator of this workshop, Dr. Surekha. Thank you. The expansion of the global market. More and more organizations are conducting business across the culture. This has brought a need for the increase of awareness about the etiquettes and for etiquettes for our what we call it as etiquettes, and grooming is very, very important nowadays because of this business management has taken Oxford Business Management has taken an initiative to groom their professional students, which is very, very appropriate during this period. So when they say, there is a saying, although it is very commonly to say that looks doesn't matter, human mind makes a decision, whether again by judging the appearance of the person. So due to the halo effect, we can call it as a halo effect. Due to the halo effect, people tend to make a positive assumptions about someone based on some other positive points. According to research, it is 80% of our executives' clothing choice affect positive for their promotion or for their career building. So it is very, very appropriate for taking this workshop are giving the workshop on this topic, especially for corporate grooming and business etiquettes for your professional students. Definitely, your image is an asset. With this, we'll start this workshop. Good morning and happy morning to all the student fraternity.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Are they have muted?
Yes.
Okay.
If you have
Over
any
this.
queries, they will unmute and they will discuss, madam.
Sure.
Good morning, ma'am.
So when we say the rules or the expectation of the society or of the corporate world or any business code of conduct, or it might be the standards for a business behavior, we can say that it is an etiquette which is very, very much needed for a professional or any corporate world, or for any matter we have etiquette for the different arena or different where departments or different sections. When you go to a corporate world, the etiquettes are different. When you are going to your family function, the etiquettes are different. It is a religious etiquette where you need to follow. Same like that, you have to follow with the your personal beauty is a greater recommendation than any letter of reference. This is said by a famous journalist, then we economist, whatever we can call him. Aristotle's beauty is a greater recommendation than any letter of reference. So grooming and etiquettes are very, very important. So nowadays, organization, they tend to invite heavily on millions of dollars on branding. Why? Because they just want to attract the customers. So for that, packaging of their products is very, very important, isn't it? As they wish to convey a strong image of that product or the brand, we decide only on the package. I think you are seeing in the screen. So corporate or the business people, they invest more on their packing. These are all due to this packing and packaging, customers get attracted. So, well, good packing does make a huge difference to the look of the product, doesn't it? So, what about the image of an employee then?
Chetana ma'am, your voice is breaking. I hope so.
It is, we call it as a grooming, as well as is very much needed, that is grooming. Just a minute, I'll go with the earphone.
Yes, Chetana ma'am. Chetana, Miss Chetana. Hello.
Yeah. Are
Yeah,
you able
yes.
to?
Yeah,
Hello?
your voice.
No. Is it audible?
Yes. Still more
Is
we
it
need
audible?
no, it's audible, but still more we need
okay.
volume increase.
Is it? Okay.
See, all of you, it's okay. For me, it's okay. Others kindly chat in the group. Hello, Chitra ma'am.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, you can start. Yes, I think it's okay. Yes.
Voice is breaking. For someone, it is okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can start. I think it's clear. You can start, Miss Chetana.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Sureka. So grooming is very well when packaging for the product is needed. think about the person or an individual for his own performance. So let's accept the fact that fortunately or unfortunately, people are often judged by their external appearance. Isn't? So that we have to accept for we enter into the corporate world. Since you're all professional students and you are going to the corporate world and you're representing your own company. So it is very, very important. The right look won't close the deal, but can win the opening argument. Definitely, as we said, the what we call it as the doesn't make 100% deal, but definitely it opens the deal, opens the argument. So how would we expect to see these following people in their profession? When we say doctor, so this comes to our mind. When we say lawyer, definitely it comes to the picture of the lawyer comes to our mind because of their particular uniform or etiquettes or their external appearance. Or when we say a businessman or a teacher, each people come to our mind because of their dressing or because of their presentation. So we have different types of dress in our corporate world. We call it as business professional, business ready, business casual. With a business professional, people try to wear the suit, the full suit. When we say the business ready, they go for the trousers as well as the full shirt, and they're ready for any meeting since they have blazer in their office. If a meeting arrives, definitely they wear the blazer, then become ready for their business deal. So that is what the business ready attire means. And business casual doesn't involve with the t-shirts, but a decent one which can be owned for the office. And casual when corporate out outing is there, that time also we cannot wear the attire which we wear for our family function, our family party, our family outgoing. But casual always go with a decent dress with a t-shirt and a jeans or something like that. So for a woman, what to wear for a business professional? Because the goal for a business professional is to look the best you can. Okay? Because you are representing your company. And when you are meeting, representing the firm at an event, business professional is very much if you have a question and item, don't wear it. That means if you get a simple doubt in your mind whether to wear this dress to office or not, please don't wear it. That is what a question in mind on the particular dress. Yes, Nandini. Yes, Nandini. Yes. Nandini? Yeah, Nandini, you can raise your question. You can interrupt me. Okay, we'll continue with. So the way you dress represents not only you are representing your company. So that is the thumb rule. So that has to be kept in mind before wearing any dress to the office. And if you have any doubt on a particular dress, whether to wear, how I may look, whether does it suits for the office, please don't wear such dress to your office. So when we come for some specification on the men's dress, okay, it is a suit, pant with a matching jacket should be worn. Best material is the wool or the wool blend because shiny or some synthetic texture will not suit for a longer hour. So better is the wool cotton or cotton blend or wool blend is, and depending on the color also. Color for office dress or office suit, it should be a navy, charcoal gray, black. These are all the acceptable colors. Not with the red, yellow, not with that. Please make sure that whenever my voice is breaking,
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
is my
ma'am.
voice
We are
breaking
unable to
now?
hear you.
Are you able to hear?
No, we are
No,
able
ma'am,
to
not
hear, but
now.
it's
Able
breaking.
to hear?
We can hear, ma'am, but can't make out
Students,
the
Breaking,
sentence.
yeah.
are you able to hear?
No, we are able to hear Miss Chetana, but it's breaking
You're
here
not
and
able to
there.
hear?
Yeah. No, we are able to hear,
Hello?
but it's hello. Are you
Ma'am,
able?
we can hear your voice, but we can't make out the sentences what you are speaking, ma'am.
ஒரு முழுக்க அடியில இருக்கா எல்லா ஸ்டாப்பிங் யார் கூட இருக்க கிளாஸ் இந்த சிஸ்ட் சிஸ்டம் போட்டு விட்டு வரதுல அனுப்பலாம்
Hello. Chetna, we are not able to see you on the screen.
சொல்ல விட மாட்டீங்களா வந்தாரு கதை வந்தாரு போயிட்டாரு உமாவில எல்லாமே கொஸ்டின் லேப்டாப் பார்த்துட்டு லேப்டாப் 80 வரைக்கும் 80 வரைக்கும் அனுப்பி விட்டு அனுப்புற வரைக்கும் 11 வரைக்கும் நீங்க சொன்னது நம்மளோட ரிட்டனை கொடுத்தனா இப்ப நான் என்ன செய்யணும் மேடம் சொல்லவே சொல்லிட்டு வந்து நேற்று அக்குள்ள வந்து இன்னும் மீதி ஸ்டாஃப் நான் எடுத்து அவள்கிட்ட கேட்கிறேன் கூப்பிட்டு உட்காந்து ஆகும் நாள் அவங்க பார்த்து எல்லாத்தையும்
இல்ல. No, she's...
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Yes, Chetna, you can start.
Hello.
Yes, Chetna, we are able to hear your voice. You can share your screen.
Yeah. I'll share the screen just a minute. Are you able to see? Are you able to see the screen?
No.
Surekha?
No. We are not able to see the screen. Yes.
Now you are able to see?
Yeah, you started screen sharing. Yes.
Okay. Able to see, no?
Yeah. Madam,
Dr.
full screen.
Surekha?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's
So
perfect.
we
You can
are
start.
sorry.
You can continue.
Yeah. Sorry for the disturbance in the middle due to the low bandwidth recording. So the specification when we are talking about the men, when it is you are going for the office or a corporate thing, the men accessory should be very minimum. Just like I told regarding the colors of the suit, it should be navy dark range. It should be with this range. It's acceptable for the corporate world. And the pattern should be a little bit like checks or small dots or some with a blended cotton material or some long in this regard. And when it comes to jewelry, one has to keep at a minimum. Okay. And it should not have more of what is that we call it as a maximum wedding type watch. All that should be kept at minimum. And bracelet, no earrings for the corporate. Okay. Nowadays, all the students are having a fashion towards this getting what we call it as studs to their ears, but it is not acceptable in the corporate world. When it comes to tie, it should match for the your shirt and a suit. At least minimum of 1 or 2 colors should match to your suit. And the tie, when you're wearing a tie, it should reach to the top of your belt buckle. That is how the minimum standard, what we call it as for the corporate look. So when it comes to hair, proper grooming of hair, nails, listen. Then hair should be short and kept well. Then with a gel or something, oil or something like that. With the office, you're like attending like your college. So college life is very much different, and corporate world is very much different. College, you are a student. You are not representing the college. You are a student. Yes, of course, you are a part of a student. But when you are going to a corporate world, you are representing your, that's what's needed. So haircut should be short, and by applying gel and all, a short and a nice haircut should be there. So then other things for accessories for men. So men, keep it with the minimum accessory should be owned for office. Body modifications. Nowadays, since you're a student, you're allowed to put all the tattoos on your body, but it has to be covered when you're going for the piercing, for ear piercing and putting studs. All these should be kept minimum or low or no. Then before getting tattoos, think twice, because anyhow, when you're going for your office, you have to cover it. Then what we can say with nose for ladies, nose beard, and you have a scar. So before piercing the nose, one has to think, because if you're removing it, that means it keeps that remains as the scar will remain on your nose. So that has to be think twice before any piercing. So, anyhow, for men, there is no such thing. And some of the do's are, you must wear a deodorant with in the sweat, so which is not acceptable in the office or in the corporate world. So deodorant is a must, and with a light fragrance, light fragrance, or we call it as mild deodorant should be there. Is acceptable in the corporate world. It should not irritate others. Again, then brush your teeth and trim and polish your nails. These are all some of the grooming which is very much needed for the corporate world. Since you are a student, you are not bothered about all those things. I think many of them have not cut their nails from past 15 days or 1 month, isn't? So when you are going to, because you are part of the company and you are representing the company, then for ladies, minimum jewelry should be worn. You should not wear jewels just like you're going to a wedding or some party. No, very minimum. And when we go with the don'ts, don't wear over covering perfumes. That means a strong fragrance. Don't put that because it irritates others. So mild is the best one. Then don't try to elaborate the hairstyles. Okay. A very decent hairstyle should be there when it is a corporate thing. Then trendy clothes should be avoided. Okay, trendy clothes should be avoided. Nowadays, I think students love to wear that. What is so that you can't wear to your office because you are representing your office. You are part of your office. So all those should be avoided. It should be very classic, very classic. So keep it neutral, keep it classy, keep it covered. So you need to cover your body in an appropriate way. So when we say etiquette, it is nothing but the rules accepted and expected in a corporate world. Accepted and expected in a corporate as you go to your wedding, isn't it? So etiquettes are some of the norms which are accepted as well as accepted, okay, and expected by the corporate office. So this has to be taken care. So when we say etiquette, it is a set of customs and rules for the polite behavior, especially among a particular class of people in a particular profession. Isn't a doctor cannot behave like a business person. A teacher cannot behave like a doctor. So there are some of the rules, there are some of the norms which is expected by the society or from that particular profession. You can wear a suit to the college, to the office, but the same suit by a teacher nowadays is not accepted by the children when you are going for a small kindergarten class or something like that, because a teacher means in a sari or a salwar comes to their mind. So it is not that they don't say not to wear, but the acceptance and the expectations are different. So set of customs, when we say etiquette, it is a set of customs, rules for the polite behavior along with your proper grooming. Then why etiquettes are important? So because it is a social setting, it is very crucial in business setting. Again, once again, and every time, and frequently I'm saying you're representing your company. You cannot take it for granted, isn't it? So one of the etiquette, the greeting and introduction are like chemical catalysts. When you say hi, hello to any of your colleagues, it is a greeting and an introduction. It is a part of an etiquette. Okay. Well, it is just like a chemical catalyst. When you say hi, other person definitely respond to it with a smile. So it is a chemical catalyst which brings a harmony or a bonding between the employees, and also says that, oh, okay, someone has there, someone presence is there. That. Then the first and the foremost thing what we do when we see people, it is the handshake. Listen. So it is just like a handwriting. A person gives a clue the type of person, what type of nature you're having. Whether you are having overconfidence, whether you are a superior handshake of 2 seconds or 3 seconds. That means within a to 3 seconds, one can judge you whether you are having a low esteem or a high esteem, whether you are assertive in nature, whether you are friendly in nature. So we will see with that. Further, we will see the different types of handshakes. So the types of handshakes, the sweaty forms. When you're very much afraid of some people, or when you feel very nervous, in your body, the sympathetic nervous system becomes one. That's a results in it results in the sweating. Okay, because of that sweating, you get a sweaty palms. So this sweaty palms indicates that the person is very nervous.
ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಶೇಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ರು
We
ನೀನ್
have
ನಡಿ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಅಂತ
other two
ನಿಂಬಲ್
types of
ಧೈರ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತದ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ.
other two types of yes. Any doubt? Vijay? Vinay, any doubt? Okay, we'll move on to the other types of handshakes. We call it as a dead fish.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, some of the, when we shake hands, then we can recognize there is no vibration in it. There is no confidence in it. Okay, there is no vibration in the shake. So that we call it as there is no confidence while holding the hand, other person's hand. There is no confidence, will not shake. The other person has to shake their hand. So that type of handshake is called low esteem, low confidence, nervousness. Okay, so another one is the wet fish, the sweaty shake and the wet fish, one are the same. So when we say wet fish, hands are cold and your nervousness, the hands become cold. At the same time, you won't shake the hand. Other person has to shake your hand. Okay, when there is a handshake, that is a mutual. You also shake and other person will also shake. So, but in the wet fish, it will not happen like that. So, and it is placid. That means it is calm. You're not responding to a person. So that is called a wet fish, and it is very much think that sometimes we don't accept some people and we are not in a mood to talk to them or continue any conversation. So if they shake their hand, just we give their hand and will expect the other person to shake our hand. That means it shows I'm not willing to do any conversation with you. So that is what the wet fish, because it gives a placid feel of the wet fish and it is soft. You are not going to continue any conversation with that particular person. So that type of handshake is a wet fish. This wet fish handshake is not preferred by any of us. So one more type of handshake is the bone crush handshake. So bone crush handshake, in this case, the person who holds the hand firmly, okay, is very much egoistic, very assertive, and over dominating. Okay, when the person holds the hand, just I can yeah. Okay, bone crush handshakes are the other person hand and squeezes. That shows the assertiveness. So that person is very, very aggressive. So people try to avoid such aggressive personality. So bone crush handshake should be avoided whenever you meet any person for the first time and when it is very much official. So when we say the crusher is the trademark of the overcrushed is said to be very aggressive and he tried to take the advantage as early as possible. So these are all the indications in a business. Okay, when you go to a meeting, the other person will hold your hand. When you handshake, the other person will hold your hand and firmly and tightly, which is not what we call it as welcomed by you. That means you don't feel comfortable. It goes beyond the comfortable range. That is what we call it as a bone crush. That type of person, a business person, is very aggressive. At the same time, he'll try to take the advantage as early as possible. And he tried to dominate on the opponent. That is, we can conclude with that bone crush handshake. And the next is the vice. So quietly, a persuasive style is this favorite of men in business and reveals a desire to dominate. So he'll hold the whole hand. Okay, as you can see in the picture, the whole hand is held by the person, the wise person, and try to control the relationship. So this is a little bit favorite. Then the finger grab. So here the common occurrence it is between the male and the female greeting. So the finger grab, that tip grab is a handshake that missed the mark and the user mistakenly grabs the other person's fingers. So he will not hold the hand like this full, just he will hold this. So it is a finger grab. It always occurs between a male and a female usually. Then stiff arm thrust. So like the palm down thrust, the stiff arm thrust tends to be the used by the aggressive types and for the main purpose to keep the distance away from them. We are in a bus over our own line, which we are not going to cross it. We will maintain the space between us. So this type of handshake is also there. Then socket and wrenches. So pulling the receiver into initiator's territory can mean first, the initiator is an insecure type who feels safe only with his own personal space. Smaller, and either way, he wants the encounter to be on his terms. So this type of handshake is called a socket wrench handshake. And hand hug. This is very popular. I think you have seen in all the news and TVs shaking the whole hand, okay, by covering from other hand, shaking the hand and covering the hand just like a cocoon. So, and this is very, very popular with the Asian. I think you just from today, you start observing and what type of handshake it is. Then what indicates, and sometimes in politics, simply they go is to be signed from one country to another country. So this type of hand hug shakes are done. When it is a different parties handshake, person's handshake, then it is just like a socket wrencher or stiff or fingertip grab. Okay, but hand hug is a popular with the politician as it can present them as being a warm, friendly, trustworthy, and honest. It involves covering the clenched hands. with remaining free hand, creating a sort of cocoon, just as you are seeing in the PPT photo. So then what is the appropriate handshake? Nature of a person, just like a wet palm. So then what should be the appropriate handshake? So the straight in front of your body, slightly bent, just like this, slightly bent. Then the thumb should point the ceiling. So the thumb should point the ceiling. That's how you have to keep your, are you able to see? Keep your hands like this. The thumb should be pointing towards the thing. So when you're giving like this, the handshake, giving like this, that means it is a dead fish with a low confidence. When you're keeping your thumb upside to the ceiling, pointing towards the ceiling, that means it is a proper and appropriate handshake with a confidence, and you're saying that, yes, I agree with your point, like that. So you have to keep the pleasant expression on your face also. It is not only with your hand, you have to keep a pleasant expression on your face. Then you have to close your fingers around the other hand with your thumb resting on the side. Grip with a slight firmness as you raise your hand slightly up. Okay, so that should be, you should not just like a, what is that, bone crush handshake. You're not supposed to crush the hands, just slightly firm, and it should be shake for twice, not more than that. This is for business purpose. What I'm talking about, this is, we call it as corporate etiquette. Okay, business etiquette. I'm talking about business etiquette, not in other situations. Okay, so this type of handshake is appropriate, and you have to raise your hands slightly up and down for the shake and release the hands immediately. After shaking for 2 seconds, okay, you have to release the hand. Okay. Next is other type of etiquettes are the shaking etiquettes. I think this is very, time is up. Time is up for this. Okay, we have done because this takes the whole day. The workshop should be kept for the whole gist of a particular etiquettes and grooming part. It has to be a physical workshop, which is very much needed to show on the stage or something like that. So we'll sometimes, whenever there is a time and whenever I get the opportunity to come to your place, definitely we'll go over the whole day workshop because we have just discussed about only the grooming and only the handshake. The rest is how the body language, how we need to stand, how we need to respond, the eye contact, all this comes under etiquettes. Okay, it is a part of soft skill. In the next session or some other day, if I get the opportunity, definitely we will share our grooming and etiquette session. Now I'm closing this workshop, And I thank our coordinator. I thank the college management and the coordinator, Dr. Sureka, for giving this opportunity. Okay, and we are going to close this workshop and we'll continue with the physical when there is the availability of time. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Ms. Chetana. Over to Vinay. Vinay, vote of thanks.
Yes, ma'am. Is my voice audible, ma'am?
Yeah. Yes, audible, Vinay.
Yes. Hi all, namaste. Very good afternoon, respected speaker, madam, my dear teachers and my beloved friends. Myself, Vinay, and from the Oxford College of Business Management. Today, at this special moment, I take a privilege to propose the oath of thanks. Today, my words are not enough to express my gratitude. I would like to thank our beloved speaker, Ms. H. Chetana Rajendra. Thank you, ma'am, for all the words. It was very informative. And we will ever remain grateful to you, ma'am. And we thank you for being with us today. And heartfelt thanks goes out to all our faculties and teachers who are our second parents, who always stand by us, guide us, and lead us and motivate us. We feel proud and thank you all for making us feel happy with your presence at this event. And last but not the least, I would like to thank all the students and faculty members from various colleges and universities for making this event successful, without whom the event wouldn't be successful. Once again, thank you all so much and stay home, stay safe. Let's all build a happy and healthy India. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes. Thank you, Vinay. Thank you to all the students and thank you to our speaker, Mr. Chetana. Hello. Students, we have posted that feedback form. Kindly fill it, then you will get the e-certificate. Yes, Chetana ma'am. Yes, Chetana. Thank you for being with us for a 1 hour and you have given our students grooming skills and etiquettes. Thank you, Chetana. Yes. All of you fill that feedback forms. In another 5 minutes, it will be there. Then we will end the meeting. Yeah, thank you.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತು ಇವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿರೋದು ಹಂಗಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಕನ್ನಡ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ಗ್ಯಾಲಕ್ಸಿ A6 ಓಕೆ ಮಾಡು ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡು ಓಕೆ ಚಂದ್ರಲೇಖ